Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we head over to the Project Niscort, let me just give you guys a bit of an update on the SleeperVe.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am aware that I said that I'm not recording any more SleeperVe content, or no more SleeperVe content for now. Unfortunately, I took the car away to Dyno. Sorry for the sunlight over there. I need to take the car away to Dyno to get tuned, so the car is going to get a pump tune. At the moment, the car is running very low on fuel. The traffic's a peak hour everywhere. I am looking for the closest garage, which I cannot find. So I'm trying to get a garage, trying to get to a garage I can get the can filled just in case I do stuck without petrol. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to drive the car with normal fuel. I do have some ethanol with me. I'm not going to throw any ethanol in the tank. I'm going to try and nurse the car to Isaac. It is hot also, it's not helping at all. So yeah, so we're going to try to get some fuel now to fill up the can and then make our way to Isaac. I would have loved to get you guys some pulls before we put the car on normal fuel, but unfortunately the tank is so low, I am going to stop. Managed to get some fuel, so we're still not out of the clear yet because I do have fuel in the can, not in the car's tank, so we can still run out of petrol. The plan is as soon as the car runs out of petrol, I'll pull over and then I'll throw the fuel into the tank, the whole can of fuel into the tank. So yeah guys, now we're basically just driving to stuck. Hopefully the car won't ping or do some crazy thing. Hopefully we're not going to break the motor for this normal petrol. So the car is tuned for 50-50 ethanol. So I'll try and my best is to keep it cool and calm.
Look at this traffic guys, look at this traffic. You can see there all the way to the front. It's traffic, all the way it's traffic. You can't see in the mirrors now, but that's all the traffic that we are stuck in guys at the moment. So yeah, so far the car is doing good. Temp is normal, our fuel gauge is lower than normal. So yeah, so let's just see what happens. I actually do want the car to run out of fuel so I can add clean petrol in, so the car can be tuned with clean petrol. So at least then we know the car is empty, there's no fuel in the tank. That's the traffic I'm dealing with now at the moment. I do want the car to run empty, to run out of fuel, so that at least there's no ethanol fuel still left in the tank. Then we can just add the clean 95 petrol back into the tank again and get the car tuned on clean 95. Then we know if when Isaac does the tuning, at least there's no fuel, no ethanol fuel in the car's tank. So yeah, as you can see, I am sweating, I am hot. This car, unfortunately don't have the aircon pump on, so there's no aircon in here as well. So yeah, gotta set it out. Almost there guys, almost there. Guys, we're eventually out of the traffic, and we're still doing good. Check where the tank is, emptiness. Yeah guys, unfortunately I don't have the GoPro with me, so the video is going to be a bit shaky. But I'm going to see if I can get a small pool. We are basically almost right here, Dyno. Maybe we can get a small pool, maybe we can still get the car a power run as well, so we can see what power the car makes from at Dyno. Yeah guys, so we are almost here. I don't have the GoPro with me, so I'm going to try and do a pool. here at Dyno. I just need to drive out some of the petrol. And yeah, the pump, guys, so we just made it, stuck without petrol. So yeah, let's add the petrol into the tank. We fueled it up with 95. So now the car's ready for tuning. Guys, so we did make it to Isaac, we did make it here to Dyno. The car ran out of fuel. I just added the normal fuel into the car. So yeah guys, the car does start. It is now strictly just on pump fuel. The car basically is now ready for a pump fuel tune. So now we just have to wait for Isaac to come. He quickly went somewhere. So once he gets back, he's gonna put the car on the rollers. I unfortunately won't be here. Unfortunately won't be vlogging the whole process because I need to go down to a meeting. I'll probably be fetching the car after the meeting, hopefully, if Isaac is still here by then. If not, I don't know, then I'll probably get the car tomorrow. So yeah guys, stay tuned for the progress, or stay tuned for the update after tuning. It's a bit dark in here. This light doesn't work so lekker. It does work, but it is very weak. It kind of works when it wants to work. So I'm going to go fetch the car at Dyno. Power figures that it made is 159 kilowatts. The car feels okay. I gave it a small pull, nothing serious yet. So I'm just gonna cruise home, and then once we get closer to home, we're gonna give it the ripper too, and then we can see how the car is doing. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't be there to record the whole Dyno tuning session, but yeah, at least I could give you guys just a bit of a feel of what the car sounds like now, how the car moves. So guys, I went out to Flat 4 Racing. I went to go buy some parts to make our turbocharger work. So let me just show you guys what parts we went out to go buy. So as you can see, the parts that we went out to go buy is, this is the one fitting we went to go buy. This is basically for the turbo train. And then this is the part that we bought as well. This is gonna work as our turbo feed. So there's a connection that's gonna go on the part where we're gonna get our turbos oil from. And then this is the for the train as well. So this is the one that's gonna go onto our sump, and then this one is going to go onto our turbo. Let me just show you guys basically where these parts are going. So firstly, this is the one part that we are going to use, or one of our fittings that we are going to use to connect our turbo drain from. So it's going to go from our turbo and it's going to drain into our sump via this fitting. This is the fitting that we are going to mount, or we're going to weld down here. The fitting we're going to weld onto the sump like that, and then this connector we are going to attach to the turbo itself. Unfortunately, this is the wrong one. As you can see over there, that one is a bit small. The gentleman asked me whether I wanted the bigger one or the smaller one. I told him that I think it is the smaller one, but unfortunately it is the big one, so this needs to go back for a bigger one. As you can see there, Flat 4 Racing. Water pump. This is not the best pump. This is not the highest pressure pump. So this is the pump that's going to be connected to our surge tank over here. This is the pump that's going to get our fuel from our tank into the surge tank, and then we're going to get another pump that is going to run the fuel from our surge tank all the way to the front, that is going to be to our injectors and to the engine to get its fuel from. So yeah guys, that is basically what we got going now at the moment. What I need to do is I need to get the sump off. So I need to get the sump removed over there, that sump, so we can get that channel welded on to get our oil return from the turbo down into there. So that's one of the things I need to do now. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to get the sump off as that is now on the car. Otherwise I'm gonna have to either lift the motor or do something else to get that sump off. I am going to lift the car up. So the plan of action now is to check the car up. So I'm just gonna use a jack over there. I'm gonna check the car up and put two stands on this side or on that side, and then I'm gonna see if I can get the sump off. Just a few goodies that we got with the pump is a tin opener, a Venturi tin opener, and then also we got some fittings, so basically just our covers for our wiring. So yeah, that's what we get with the pump. I've never used this pump before. It's the first time using this pump. Normally we use the Walbro. Once we used a quantum pump, which never gave us any issues. So yeah, this is the first time using this pump. I'm sure they won't be selling it if it was not a good pump or if it gave issues. So yeah guys, let me just get the car in the sky and take it from there. The sky is here by me again, as always. Oil left in the sump, in the small sump. It actually caught on my arm and everything else onto the floor as well. So there we do have the small sump off. I honestly regret removing the small sump. This thing was sealed on so well. I had to hammer it and everything just to get the thing off. But eventually I got it off. I am now so far, so now I need to just get this plate removed, get to the bolts at the bottom over there, and remove the sump over here, the big sump. Really what I can do is if I can just get this part to drop and get the pump, get the sump to slide out, then we'll be all good. Clearance is a bit tight as you can see, so as you can see clearance and everything is a bit tight on this side and on the side, so yeah, fingers crossed that's gonna work. Our plate is removed. Check how well the thing is sealed on the inside as well. So I managed to get the cover loose, so the sump is loose. The only problem now is clearance, so I need to lift the motor up. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna loosen up the two mountings over here and on that side the same place as well, and I'm gonna see if I can just check the gearbox up and then get our cover off. Hopefully the cover will be able to slide out if there's enough clearance, if I can lift the motor high enough up, checking it up by the gearbox. I can move the car to the block and tackle structure over there, but I'm just not gonna put the car down and go through all that dramas. So what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna check it up. I'm just gonna loosen up our mountings over there, and I'm gonna loosen up the mountings over on this side, and then I'm gonna check the motor up and then see if I can just pull the sump out. Well, our sump is removed, so we removed the small sump and the big sump. Both of them are removed. So that's basically at the bottom. That's our crank, our cups, bolts. Yeah, I'm not sure how I missed it, but the point that we actually need to weld that fitting on is on the block and not on the sump. I think I mentioned the sump previously or earlier on. For some reason my mind was set that it's on the sump. I don't know why. What I've seen now that it is on the block, so I guess we're gonna have to do everything in-house. I'm not going to send the block away to get welded, or I'm not gonna take the car anyway to get welded. So yeah, that is where we are at now. At least I got the sump off and I need to get that rolled, so at least now the filings won't go in the motor anyway. I can just cover it up and get stuff to fall down there, and then we need to get the aluminium welder because this is aluminium block, so we need aluminium welder for that. The welder we do have at home is not for aluminium welding. So yeah guys, that is it for now. Let me get that stuff drilled, welded. It's not gonna happen now, not today. So yeah, I first need to get a aluminium welder or someone that has one that can come out and do it for me here at home, or even if I can just take the car around if it is somewhere close by. Yeah, these two guys close by where I stay that does aluminium welding, so I'll need to speak to them, and then I'll obviously need to do the drilling and stuff, and then just get them to do the welding for me, and then we should be sorted with that. So yeah, let me get cleaned up. Some more oil did come out, so let me get cleaned up, and then we are sorted. Sure, where did you get that toy?
At the shop.
Who bought it for you?
I saw the toy and there was a cement mixer and there was a lot of dust.
Is it, and what is that one that you have in your hand?
It's a digger.
It's a digger.
It
Oh.
it can put stuff in here.
Anyway,
In here.
that is so cool. Thank you very much for watching. That is it for the Project Niscort. I'm gonna get that hole drilled out, and I'm gonna get the fitting welded on there. I just need to get somebody with an aluminium weld. Unfortunately, we don't have an aluminium welder here. Yeah, so that is it for the Project Niscort for today. Hopefully you guys will see the fitting fitted probably the next video or the video on that. I'm not sure yet. I'll see what I can do. Guys, unfortunately we are not happy with the SleeperVe's power figures. It is a high comp motor. We did tune it on pump fuel. Obviously we know that there was timing and things that was pulled from the motor, but unfortunately the torque is way too low for our liking. As you have seen in the pic, I think it is 207 or 209 Newton meters. The power figures is about where it kind of should be, 160, 159, that's fine. But just the torque is way too low. At least we were looking in around in the vicinity of at least 235 or 230 Newton meters. So yeah guys, I'm not even gonna bother to look into that. I'm just gonna focus on this car for now. I need to get this car going, need to get this car right. We're gonna worry about the SleeperVe another time. That's why I'm not even bothered to get the car ready for bragging rights or for any other race event, because I am just completely blocked off. I switched myself off from that car for now. Just gonna try to get this car figured out. So yeah guys, thank you very much for watching. If you didn't subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. If you do know anyone that likes builds or that were interested in this build or to follow the build, ask them to subscribe to the channel, hit notification if you want to be made aware of new uploads. So guys, keep safe, look after yourself, bye.